Good evening and welcome to Psychic the Plans. I'm Aeson Knight, and of course I'm sitting down with Techie Joe tonight to figure out the week. How are you, darling?
I'm doing okay. Are you all right over there?
Not really,
What's
in
wrong?
general.
Oh,
Well, the planner, we changed planner. We had to change the planner because I was messing up. I was hitting that resistance point. And so we're setting up the planner for June. I'm going to do a monthly setup video instead of living it because I'm going to go through. I'm going to put everything we've got into the planner. But it's that point when you get with a planner and it's like this ain't working, that you need to just fix it and stop trying to make things work. If they aren't working for you, modify your system. Um, And I'm starting to see a lot of people use notebooks. I'm not in that mood because, I ain't got time to draw all this out. And I'm not talking bullet journals. I'm talking plain old notebooks. And I done this one day just because I was just so annoyed. I just grabbed a notebook. We went to lunch. I brain dumped everything I needed, laid my schedule out, and went on with it.
and about threw a pen across the restroom.
Yes, yes. I'm a pen snob, and I bought a brand new pen, and it sucked very bad.
Yes.
Yes. Hear the editing voice there.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a moment. It was a moment.
Yeah.
And I think it was mostly like your aim was basically like you were going to throw it in the trash can. It's like, no, you're not at home. You're not at home. Stop trying to throw it in the trash can. You're not at home.
Yeah. But it's been an interesting week. Some things have changed. Some things have gotten in gear. Some things have launched. Some things have gone to rest, and that's okay.
Had a little bit of a programming change.
We've
Uh,
had a couple programming changes.
well, yeah, we've had a few programming changes, but one in particular. That's a program that's gone to rest.
Right.
So
Yeah. I kind of took a job.
you did,
It's not really a job. I don't know how to classify it. It's a passion project that I make a little bit of money on.
yeah,
Mm.
and I find that part interesting, especially for you.
Yeah.
How quick the line between like it's passion project, not a job,
Right.
versus and like the amount of payment needed for that for you to get involved.
Uh huh.
Because quite frankly, if this were another psychic network, you would have laughed hysterically and run away.
Well, true.
Because no, it's not a whole lot of money, but you have so much fun.
I do, and I'm working on another part of it, which will actually turn into be a Patreon benefit.
Mhm.
Because if I start DJing, I have to put together a playlist, so that'll be getting posted to the Patreon, of course. Um,
That's nice.
yeah.
And as
So,
always, if you're in Second Life, or if you want to get into Second,
all right.
in terms of gaming, it does not require a whole lot
All right.
of computing power. So in terms of gaming, it's not that big a deal to get into Second
Mm-hmm.
Life.
Right.
If you are in Second Life or want to get into
I
Second
have to. I'll be right back.
Life, okay,
You talk about.
all right. So Second Life, as much fun as that is, um, so it's literally if as long as you have a graphics card and even a rudimentary level of decent computer, you too can Second Life. Now your experience will vary a little bit. Things may be prettier or not, depending. But it doesn't take a lot. So yeah, he's in Second Life. He does readings in Second Life. But what he's also added is DJing events. So you can always find them in Second Life for those events. I think he's going to start posting that schedule out more, so you can see those and come join him. Those are not events where he does readings. Let's clarify. They are dance party events, and he is a host. And usually that is a fun conversation in and of itself. It is Aeson, semi-unfiltered, a lot of fun, not very psychic, but it is fun. And if you're not familiar with what Second Life is, it's basically the future dream, quote unquote, future dream, that Meta was having with the metaverse, that they ended up buying pre-existing, known as Second Life.
Welcome back.
Yeah, which was
to me. Sorry, I had to get the dog in. We have thunderstorms rolling in. If we are all fair, just everything's fine except the power.
Yeah.
But no, right now I'm hosting and dancing and, kind of reliving my 20s, managing some clubs, working on DJing. I have to get used to the software and putting the playlist together. Oh, you need me to repost the money playlist. Okay, Brenda, I need you to be a little bit more specific. Is it the playlist of music I use to make money or the playlist that has meditation for money?
It's wild that you have two different playlists that could be called the money list.
Yes, I do. Well, I have my pre-show list, which you've not heard in a while because we got earbuds for me because it drives you crazy.
It does, in a sense, because you started in the car, and you tend to want to hear it loudly. And it's
Right.
like, honey, I'm trying to drive through traffic. Like, not right now. I'm going to somewhere unfamiliar or not as familiar as going to the grocery store.
Right.
And it's like, I got to remember which lane to merge into or merge out of and which exit to take. And there are crazy people because we're probably in Ohio.
Right.
Sorry, it's a West Virginia thing. We diss Ohio drivers. Sorry. We do.
I have no problem with Ohio drivers. I have problems with Ohio policemen on Ohio roads because they would go from 65 to 25 in a blink of an eye, and you don't even know
it. So Brenda says used to make and held postpone.
Okay.
A couple of her playlists poofed.
Oh, goodness. I hate that. All right, yeah. But no, as I build playlists, I'll be sharing it with our Patreons because I take them into everything I do. You can ask them. They've got cooking videos with me that isn't going to the YouTube world because I don't think they're YouTube quality yet, and I need to be able to say words that YouTube don't like.
Yes. Well, and here's the whole thing though. Now Brenda, I think would love it.
Okay.
I keep thinking Brenda would love Second.
Like, oh yeah.
I think just across the board she'd have a blast. I also think my sister would love Second Life. I keep wanting to.
Would. She would.
I mean, I have this belief she would love it, and then I have this fear of what all, like, given that much ability.
Uh-huh.
Like, my sister could end up rich. Because she's going to go and explore and have fun for like 5 minutes. And then she's going to go, wait, I can build shit?
Yeah. And design shit?
Laugh. Yeah, she's going to laugh maniacally.
Uh-huh.
And she's just going to create the multiverse of Zuckerberg's dreams for him.
Uh-huh. Well, she can create stained glass windows for the firehouse. I'll be happy because I'm rebranding that club.
Yeah, I think we could do that.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I fired it. Well, Zell fired him. I just escorted him off the property.
What?
Oh, I'll tell you later. I can't exactly tell you here.
There was drama, more drama.
Uh-huh.
I go to bed and the drama happens. Like,
all I did was TTN, and he's like, and I'm like, hold up, I just walked in. I'm going to my office. Chill your heels.
Okay. Well, there we go. Oh, yes, Brenda. Dig out the laptop. I think you'll have a blitz.
Yeah.
Uh,
Get a mouse. Get a mouse. Get a mouse. Get a mouse.
yeah, I gotta say that's one time. Like, I'm not a laptop and a mouse person, generally speaking, but for Second Life, it's worth it. So anyway, that's our Second Life plug. Because how many times can I say Second Life?
I don't know.
Second Life. Come join us.
Right.
Second Life.
And I'll just remind you, I'm Aeson Knight on everything. Um, just realize if you message me on Second Life, and it's during when I am preforming, you're not going to get the Aeson that you're used to.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no, we have fun with that. There's like if you start with a new avatar, there's a whole tutorial island that teaches everything you can do, or at least the basics of everything you can do. It is fun.
It
Uh,
is.
like we haven't done. Well, I haven't done that one in a couple of years now. It keeps getting better. Um, because I know like my avatar is old as hell.
Yes.
Old as hell.
I think you can drink.
License. Well, no, it's not quite there. But it is old enough to drive.
Right.
SL just turned 20 last year, so they're turning 21 this year. So only the oldest avatars can drink now. Brenda says, "Ooh, that means diva mode."
Yes.
That's actually yes, yes. You should see his heels. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly. And I was shopping last night for more clothes for my Saturday night party.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Yeah. Well, that and I can use it for my Friday or my Sunday party.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does love going on little shopping sprees in Second Life. Plus, it's not all that expensive to do.
Oh.
Like, it's kind of crazy how.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you spend money in World. I will say you will spend money in World compared to other like games with economies.
Right.
It's still pretty decent.
Right. But at the same time, you can make money in World.
Yeah, yeah. Like, but I will say the one thing I will say about Second Life economy is it can sometimes be a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like our house was like $5,
Right.
but then I think like we have a piece of furniture that was the equivalent of $5.
My black leather knee highs were $5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like sometimes it makes a lot of sense, sometimes not so much.
Right. Right.
It's
So
like
it really depends on what you're after, what you do. You can do everything. They've got RPG there. They've got a Vampiro land. You know, if you're a smart part of the rainbow. Yes.
Yeah, there's a little company called Mad P that makes escape rooms, and they're flipping fun as hell.
Right.
They'll about drive you crazy because they're really good.
Yes.
But oh my god, there's escape rooms.
It took us about a week to break one, and he stayed up for it.
Yeah, because I was like, I have to know. Like, yeah,
Right.
Possible. What is the catch?
Yes.
Yes.
You know, it took us forever. It was useful. It was fun. We need to go visit Mad P again and find their latest location.
Yeah, we haven't done an escape room in a
No, we haven't. Well, we've been on different Second Life schedules too, which is weird.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. All right, so we got our base box. We got our base thing down. We're sticking with the vertical layout. I did read you my daily page. I'll show you guys that when we get to it. And I think for June, I'm going to go through and show you how I set up my whole month. by video, because I think that could be a whole show in itself. And there's a lot of like not intense, but a lot of work in it. All right, so let's grab the show, the podcast first, and get those blocked in. Okay. There's those, because those are immovable. I'll pull up my Discord.
Oh, and again, we will remind you based on what I'm hearing outside. If we disappear, we will try to be back as soon as possible.
Right.
It is.
All right. Suck is Friday at 6. All right, I'm going to use this one for Second Life.
Second Life pin colors.
Yeah, I've got to order a new pin for them. Or not.
Mm-hmm. Can't see it. Oh,
can't see it.
That's what I'm saying, guys. Imagine that in the middle of a restaurant. That was about ready what he was ready to do.
Yep.
And there were old people behind.
That's okay. We could have delivered.
All right. So Friday at 6.
Yep, is Soak, which is our pool party. And then and then at 3 a.m. is after hours. And that will run till 5 a.m. And then Paradise is at 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. All right, that's all I'm covering right now. So those are the hard ones that I have to be at. Like there's no other choice because I'm performing one way or another. All right.
They're on my schedule because I hope to be there.
Yeah, I know it's hard for you to make it to the Paradise and After Hours.
Yeah. Like, I love the events. I really do.
Yeah.
It's just, like, sometimes I do the first 30.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's all I got.
All right. All right. So there's my base schedule. What else do I have this week?
I don't know. Let's see. So you got all the shows. You've got all of your in-world shows, and let's see. Do you have your Eric on Wednesday? You have your Eric on Wednesday. I think that's the U list.
Okay. So let's also grab some washi. As looking at it, I think the first part of the week dinner is going to be at 7. The second part of the week it's going to be at 8.
Okay. So we'll do a mixed 7-8 dinner.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. Because Soak interferes with it.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
okay.
Does that work for you?
Oh yeah, that works for me. I have to.
Okay. Ooh.
You find a pretty sticker?
Now I'm listening to this storm.
I know, right? Sorry, guys. If we seem a little distracted, it's like this pop-up storm is intense.
Yeah.
I'm so glad the puppy's in. He would be so traumatized.
Well, and he doesn't like this.
Well, I'm right now. I don't much like it. I've been through car washes that were less aggressive.
Well, true. But no, we had a gaming page for Invisible who was doing some gaming, and he's not posted to it in a while. So I think that's going to become my second life page.
Oh, nice.
'Cause I've
Yeah, I
been
feel
post-
bad that didn't become more.
Right. Well, I think a lot of that was him just not having the time or the dedication.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Your screens are fine. We're literally having little mini brownouts.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Okay, so next up is let's plan some work. All right. Let's start on at 10 on Monday. And run that to 6 a.m. Tuesday, let's start at 11. Oh, let's start at 12.
I'm sorry. Repeat that. Monday was
10
10
to
p.m.
6 to 6.
10 to 6.
Yep.
Tuesday,
Is midnight to 6 a.m.
okay.
Okay. Let's run 10 to 6 on. Hey, baby. Gizzy, come sit down.
Really don't like Storm.
No, you don't, baby. Good boy. Good boy. Sit down. Thank you.
He
Thank you.
really doesn't like Storm if he's being nice to the cat.
He didn't even pay attention to her.
Nice.
It's okay. It's okay. Yes, I know it's a storm. All right. So Thursday, let's go network at 11. And let's run that to 6 a.m.
Okay.
All right. Friday, it'll be from 1 to 2:30. Saturday, we will do 11 to 3. No, 2:30.
Okay, 2:30.
Yeah. And Sunday will be 11 to 6 a.m.
Okay.
All right. Did I just lose you?
No, haven't lost me yet. My monitors lost for a second and came back on. They just degauzed.
Okay. All right. I need to take a break. Let's go to a break and we'll be back.
All right.
Are you ready for an enchanting journey of self-discovery and empowerment? Dive into the mystical world of Wicca with our courses guided by Lord Aeson Knight. Unveil Wicca's secrets, explore fundamental principles, and delve into essential topics like deity relationships and the purpose of rituals. Aeson Knight, a third-degree high priest, shares his wisdom through life coaching lessons, guiding you towards a brighter future. Step into the inner circle of enlightenment. Enroll today to embark on a journey toward a more empowered you. Click the link to take your first step into the magical circle.
Ready to join the Psychic Coffee Shop Network? By becoming our patron, you'll unlock exclusive content from Aeson Knight, host of the Psychic Coffee Shop podcast and co-host of the Mountain Bears podcast, alongside the tech-savvy Techie Joe. Choose from subscription options ranging from Tall $1, Grande $5, to Venti $10 per month, supporting us in covering production costs and beyond. Depending on your subscription level, enjoy discounts on private readings, free access to classes and special events, behind-the-scenes extras, and the chance to participate in station meetings. Plus, you'll get early access to new content and the opportunity to shape future topics. We'll acknowledge your support in the credits of our videos. Don't wait. Brew some magic and join us today as a valued member. Link in the show description. Aeson Knight, your gateway to a transformed life. In a world where anyone can claim to be a life coach, Aeson stands out as a true professional with the skills and qualifications to guide you on your journey to success. So why invest in a personal life coach? Let's explore the game-changing benefits Aeson brings to the table. Ever find it hard to stay committed to change on your own? Aeson's expertise ensures you stay on track. With him as your coach, that internal drive kicks in, motivating you to keep your promises and achieve your goals. Making a change is tough, but Aeson makes it 1,000 times easier. He's your unwavering support, guiding you through challenges, pushing you beyond your limits, and believing in you even when you doubt yourself. Friends are great, but they may not always want to see you succeed. Aeson, on the other hand, is dedicated solely to your success. He removes negativity and limiting beliefs, giving you the tailored support you need. Forget endless hours deciphering advice from books and videos. Aeson is your shortcut to effective change. He saves you time and money by offering personalized attention, guiding you toward the tools and lessons that will truly work for you. Ready for a better tomorrow? Book your discovery call with Aeson Knight now. Take the first step toward the life you've always dreamed of. Aeson Knight, your partner in transformation. Start your journey today.
All right, we're back. We've got Gizmo secured, so he isn't wandering the house, but he's close to Daddy.
Yay.
Yay. So hopefully he'll be fine. This is what happens when you have kids. We have interruptions. So let's get back to planning.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So Tuesday, let's do Gizmo. Enough. You're going to have to go back to your room if you can't behave. Do you want to go back to your room? All right. I've got to take him back to his room. Let's switch over and look at what Joe's got so far. Or you can talk about parenting.
Well, let's switch over and look at what I'm doing. So there we go. All right. So we were just getting his schedule in. I've got my Monday set up, of course. And so, as we talked about previously, I've been kind of carrying the format over. And I've started working while we were on the show. You've seen the top of my head some. And I've got my June done. Really kind of liking this one, especially the Hello Coffee portion at the bottom that also has nothing will work unless you do. And so that has like my entire week, all of our fixed immovables are all written in and have been because I kind of got ahead because I knew that this coming week was gonna be a little bit of a mess, especially coming off of Psychic Saturday yesterday. So I wanted to go ahead and get that in. So there it is. So this is our first week of June. This is what I was working on. Y'all were seeing the top of my head on. Was writing in all the things that are going on this week. So I'm on the road Tuesday and Thursday. And then as you start to see in there, like on Friday, we've got Soak. I got as far as that. And then I switched over and started working on some of my individual days. I have a client appointment on Saturday morning, which means I may not get to that after hours party we were talking about in Second Life because I've got to be up bright and early on Saturday morning. So I doubt I'm going to be able to stay up to 3. Probably actually going to try to go to bed early that night so I can do that appointment. And so, yeah, then I've started listing out my top priorities for this coming week. And I've got those in. So it's a pretty full week. Both those out-of-town trips.
Both those out-of-town trips that he's freezing on. Waiting for him to pick up. You could do this in Second Life. Welcome back.
Hi. So yeah, both those out-of-town trips are kind of they are out of town and they have some driving to them. Knocked my headset out. Have some driving to them, so those are actually pretty full days. So yeah, we're gonna hope everything runs smoothly on Tuesday and Thursday. So I've got a lot of things to get in this week.
So he's got a lot of things going in. Something about Saturday morning, and he's frozen again.
All right, it looks like I'm back. So yeah, that Saturday morning appointment, I have to go through and do a complete site analysis. So that will end up being a good chunk of work that has to get done somewhere between Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So busy week, busy week. Then I have 2 other client projects already in process. There's some work to be done for them, but that shouldn't be a massive undertaking, as well as my normal daily tasks that also have to get done.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to take back over and let's finish building my schedule. I'm sorry for the interruption.
Hey, it happens. It happens. Did we get a gizmo settled?
We put him in his room and shut his door. Um, so he should calm down. He just doesn't like storms, and we've got to remember that when a storm happens, he needs to go to his room.
Yes.
Yeah, because
That
it's
gives
his
him
safe
the-
spot. At least until I get him used to coming and sitting beside me. Like, we're going to be working on that. We'll get him there.
But again, very proud of him and the cat for being able to coexist in space.
Right. She just left the room. And he's like, whatever, I'm wanting daddy.
Aww.
Yeah, he's always been afraid of storms. And that's very common for his breed. Um, yep. I don't like that one. There we go. All right, so let's catch y'all guys up on where I'm at, because as we were going over Joe's thing, I was checking things out. All right, so Tuesday from 2 to 6 was added.
2 to 6 p.m.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Thursday 3 to 7. Friday 3 to 5:30. And Saturday 3 to 6. I'm going to leave Sunday morning, well, my Sunday morning open for if the weather's great, I'll go hiking.
Okay. So just to recap, those add-ons were Tuesday 2 to 6, Thursday 3 to 7, Friday 3 to 5:30, and Saturday 3 to 6.
Correct.
Awesome.
All right, let's see how we are on hours.
All right. I need just a second,
Okay.
and then I can do the counters.
All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to start doing some decor.
Okay.
So this week I started doing something different. And I want to hear your feedback on it before we plan for it. I started, when I got off work, going to the gym. How do you think that's been going?
I think it's been going great because it ends up giving you, it ends up working out better for you in terms of you're going to the gym.
Right. Like
So, loving.
All right. So that moves my bedtime to 8 a.m. And that moves my wake up time still to, well, we can go to 1:30.
Yeah, you have been getting up a little bit later, but that hasn't seemed to be too much of an issue.
Right. So let's go ahead. I'll fill that in. You know, I was listening to Mel Roberts. She was talking about how scientists were doing a study about people that actually set and write their bedtimes out. They are 4 times more productive.
Oh, very.
Yeah. I was like, really? Just by writing down what time you're going to bed. You know what? I'm going to use this big one. This has been living in my planner for a while, and I'm just going to use it. Very gross tear. Looks like a washi in these blocks. And then carry that theme on with this one. And if you hear him whimpering, he's fine. He is safe in his kennel. He's normally happy in his kennel, but with the storm, he isn't, which is what we call his room. He's not happy because Daddy put him in there instead of him just going in there on his own, which he normally does. If he gets tired of us or tired of the cat or tired of whatever, he will go to his kennel and be like, I'm done.
He will shut the door behind him.
Yes.
Did he get a treat?
He didn't. Let me run and do that as you're talking about your planner, and then I'll show you guys what I got done after that, okay?
Okay. So there we go. Some more of my ugly map. And so, yeah, he is working 54.5 hours this week. That's what all that totals up to. So, yeah, I'm doing math all over the place there. And it reduced down to 54 and a half hours. So that's what we've got in for there. I've got my space for his week ahead, so that we can get that created and ready to go for Monday morning. I still have some keen week prep to do this evening because some clients were delayed. Typically, generally ask for things on Saturday. It doesn't always work out, but that's okay. I've got some time. I can get those set up. It's really only a big issue when it's one of those weeks where a lot of stuff is going on. So I typically, unless there's a sale, don't stick to, like, I'm not too big of a stickler. But if we have a sale that week, you better believe I want your stuff early.
Right. Well, and just to inform everyone, that squeaking that I thought was his whining isn't his whining. Yes, you have. It is him chewing on his. He's destroying his his moose. It's the squeaky thing that sounds like he's whining.
Oh, he's destroyed his moose. How
Yeah.
adorable. Hey, it's not a pair of glasses. It's not a pair of glasses. It's not a pair of glasses.
Well, this is that indestructible. I will clarify. It isn't indestructible. This is his third moose. Next thing I'm getting is the lamb chop just before my own childhood.
I keep saying, why isn't there a squirrel? That way we could get him moose and squirrel.
That would be nice, but I think he's destroyed all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw, Shiloh nursed his stuffed toys when he's upset. Aw.
Yeah. Yeah. Gizmo chews. He's a chewer. He's an industrial chewer.
Mm-hmm. He is a walking wood chipper, really.
All right. So 56 hours. And
it's 54 and a half.
All right. So 54 and a half hours We'll make it simple and do 54 hours, and then divide. I need what the 3/4 of that is for my block.
Alrighty, so that's actually a breakout calculator. So simplified down at 54 times 0.75 is 40.5.
40 blocks this week. Awesome. Okay. All right. Cool. That works good. So how's your planner working in June for you?
Still working really, really good. I'm probably gonna go on a sticker buying spree this month.
Yay.
While I'm loving the pages, I'm
Mm-hmm.
wanting something for holidays.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's compatible. Like I'm really loving the pages. There's no telling how long I'm going to keep using the pages.
Right.
But yeah, I'm wanting something a little bit holiday related.
Mm-hmm.
Not over the top. Just some basic like, hi, this is Memorial Day. Hi, this is holidays and like appointment types.
Right.
Um, I'm kind of I like her appointment types, but there aren't that many to choose from.
Okay.
Dental appointment or doctor's appointment, and I'm like, I need some others.
Yeah. Like puppy appointment, you know.
Go for a hike, or going out to swim, or some of those different things, especially things you're
Right.
doing more of. Yeah, I'm needing better. I'm not needing better stickers. I'm needing different stickers.
More supportive stickers.
Yeah, something that actually covers it. Because yeah, you see my attempts at making like quickly based on what I have a Memorial Day sticker. I think it's cute. I don't think it's all that in a bag of chips. I would like better than what I created. And then we get into like what I did here for, which again, kind of cute,
Mm-hmm.
but
Okay. So I made a mistake.
uh-oh.
I forgot Monday was Memorial Day.
Oh no, what did you do?
I plan to have a trainer.
Oh, you don't have a trainer on Memorial Day?
No.
Okay, because I don't have my telehealth on Monday either.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have a whole Monday. Um,
Well, we till 4.
true, true.
What's Monday's weather?
Oh, something tells me you're gonna punch me. Let me go over to weather.com, see where that. Oh goodness, deadly tornadoes hit 3 states. Wow. Today in weather. I guess this is what the end of that storm.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get my week ahead. And here we go. Uh, Monday is thunderstorms. I know, right?
Compare another source.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. National Weather Service. Um. Oh, there we go. And Okay, so it's all right. Showers likely, then thunderstorms likely is what the National Weather Service says.
Okay. Well, crap.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it blank for now.
Yeah. We may just go out and eat or something.
Right. You know, there's some nice Memorial Day stuff going on in Fayetteville. Some of that's indoors. I was wanting to head for the lake. Do we have a report on Sunday?
As in next Sunday?
Yeah.
Afternoon showers. I know, right?
What about Wednesday?
This showers. Here, let's work from what might work. Tuesday partly cloudy, Friday sunny. Thursday mostly sunny, Friday sunny, Saturday partly cloudy.
All right, why don't we do Saturday and I take off that shift?
Okay. Ooh, what time are you wanting to?
I don't wake up till 2.
You don't wake up till 2, so that'll work. So we'll have an escape after.
Yeah. All right, let's grab a box for this.
Yeah.
And the reason I was like trying other stores is because what was it, last escape?
Oh yeah. We were all like gung ho. We're gonna go to the lake, and then every weather service said rain all day long, nonstop that Saturday. There's no hope, and so we were just kind of puttering around the house and not really paying that much attention. All of a sudden, it was just like we looked outside, and it's like it's not raining. It hasn't rained. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like he's mid rearrange the living room. I'm mid doing a bunch of stuff. It wasn't a bad day, but it was like this could have been a very different day.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, so we do what we can.
Yep.
Try for the multiple services. Try for the multiple services.
Yeah.
So hopefully Saturday we can go do a lake escape.
Right. All right. So I'm going to do something different on mine. So let's bring up mine. If you're done.
Yeah.
If you're not. All right. I'm going to bring up mine. We'll do my 3 card, and then I'm going to show you the ADHD thing I'm going to try.
Ooh, cool.
All right, I've seen those 3 cards. Let's try something new. Joe, choose a number between 1 and 5.
5.
Three,
Now, I will say that he's sitting here shuffling because he didn't appreciate the 3 cards through because he feels like he's seen them before.
Yep.
What I know about this deck is it's a smart ass. And
Yep.
I'll about guarantee if he doesn't get the exact same 3 cards he just reshuffled and you guys watched him reshuffle, he will get their lesser or greater equivalents.
Well, that was the last reading I pulled, and I'm like, I shuffled you. They have a thing of getting stuck. This is one of my older decks. Okay, much better. Thank you.
Okay.
And we had a flip
It made a
out.
liar out of me?
Yeah, I made a liar out of you, and we had a flip out.
Oh, we had flip outs. All right.
All right, so first up is the 8 of Cups, walking away from things that don't work for you. The 9 of Cups, is taking stock of what you have. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles, which is understanding your emotions, but also balancing your money. And the flip out is Temperance. So with Temperance flipping out here, the higher important point is find your balance. Okay.
All right.
All righty. So I want to do something. I may hate it. I may not hate it. Got 2 subtle markers. And I got this tip from, what is she called? The ADHD coach. So I have this time open. Okay. I have this time open. And the point of this is to see what you actually have white space for, because there's some undefined things here that I didn't put on this week's planner because I wasn't wanting to crowd it. And that's like me not getting up till about 2 if I'm going to stay up till 8. So this week I have 3 open blocks of time that if I need to do something or catch up on a task, I can fill those blocks in. Yeah.
I'll have to find out how that works for you, but I think that's very, very cool.
Yeah, it's looking for your, because in the ADHD brain, you will see this as a fully filled block-to-block calendar. When it's like, no, you've got a couple hours here, a couple hours here, a couple hours here.
Hey, Veronica. I'm glad that you joined. We're both doing great. Surviving a storm and maintaining being on air. How are you?
Yeah. All right. Oh, and I actually have some more time right here.
Oh, and Veronica's good.
Yeah, Veronica, nice that you're good. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, because these 2 blocks here is my nap. Like, I have to have my nap. Okay. So that is this planner session. We've got our cards done. We've looked at the digital versus the paper. Oh, we're talking about planning and running an entrepreneurial business. Let me show you my new daily page. Now, y'all guys remember, I had this page that was floating through all week. years out later. And I had I had a different page. I moved that into daily tasks. The reason for that was I was getting resistance moving the page and then checking the boxes, like coloring the dots in because they were too big.
Okay.
So it was like a full color in session, and that wasn't working for me. So I moved that to-do list, which is it's every day. I do the same. These are my recursive tasks every day. I moved them over onto the daily page. So that I can just go ahead and highlight it out, and get that dopamine load.
Good deal. Good deal. Good deal.
What's your thought?
Notes, I think that's a lot better for you.
Okay.
I think that'll work really, really well.
Yeah.
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 So yeah. So that gets rid of the carry through.
Right.
And yes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, so Veronica asked, do you like the list because you forget or because you like ticking them off?
I forget.
I'm going to go with both.
Okay.
And I think that's true for me as well. One, it's really easy to forget, especially when.
Okay. And he froze.
Alrighty, so sorry. So it's really easy to forget, especially when you have repetitive tasks. But it also does feel really good to like, hi, I did that.
Yep.
Hi, I'm making progress in this day.
Right.
Especially on those days, like I had my Saturday. Yesterday was
Mhm.
so wild.
Right.
And it would have been really easy to forget a lot of things.
Mhm.
Additionally, for as much as I had to struggle to get simple things done yesterday,
Mhm.
because it was a high interruption Saturday,
Right.
it felt really good for each one. I was able to be like, oh, thank God I finally got that done.
Right.
Like, oh, okay, I got that done.
Right.
So yeah, I think it's a little bit of both for me, and I think for you, it's also a little bit different, but the same concept of
Right.
both are useful.
Both are useful, especially when you're trying to make sure you're keeping routine. And even though I've done it, it's like, did I do it today? Did it? Because I'm non-24 ADHD. So, did I, post my call status when I logged on 6 hours ago? I don't know. Do I need to update it? I don't know. It doesn't store because I've done it 30,000 times. Mm-hmm.
And that can be the same with me. I have a lot of repetitive dailies that it's like,
Mm-hmm.
if I don't do it, I will hear about it, and I don't want to hear about it from my angry clients.
Right. Or your husband going, what the fuck?
I know, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's a little bit of
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But no, so I've got everything broke down by networks, and then like the all network stuff is already on my to-do list, which only leaves space for 2 additional to-dos a day, which is great because that means I'm not overloading my task thing. And there's this big theory of prioritize, your top 3 of the day. Every planner sheet has it. I took that out. I replace it with remember, because I'm not only controlling my world in my planner, I have to interact with your world, I have to interact with Invisible's world, all the 100 other things.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a lot of moving parts.
It is. It's very much a lot of moving parts. So with that, I hope you have a very great week. I will attempt to set up my June planner on camera if the storms will calm down, so you guys can see that workout and where the plans are and where the compound board is, because that's got to get reset. And take it away. I'll see you tomorrow at 5.
All right. So, of course, we want to thank Beverly Walker, Mika G, Kathy, Mary Winfield, Brenda, Joan Owens, Shannon C, Shannon D, Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Tracy Van, Caitlin Bell, and Devin. If you'd like to learn more about us, the show, or how you too can become one of our Patreon sponsors and receive all the wonderful benefits our baristas receive, please visit us at pcsbnetwork.com.
Yes. And yes, he does. All right, guys. We'll see you later.